Hugh Jackman is known for playing one of the world's most iconic superheroes and won a Tony Award thanks to his singing and dancing on Broadway. Sadly, not everything in the actor's life is as glamorous as it seems. Hugh had to deal with his mother's abandonment when he was a small child, and the emotional consequences of that followed him well into adulthood. He's also struggled with skin cancer 6 times. However, the star has found a way to heal, and now he's using his story and fame to help others. Hugh Jackman was born in Sydney in 1968. His parents were British, but they immigrated to Australia. The family lived together and seemed happy. However, the actor's life became riddled with tragedy when his mother left them. Hugh was only 8 years old. The star confessed that he still remembers the day she left. When Jackman came home from school, there was no one there in the house. The next day, the family received a telegram from England. Grace had returned there. "I don't think she thought for a second it would be forever," Hugh said. The actor's sisters joined their mother in England while Hugh and his 2 brothers stayed in Australia with their dad. Grace's departure wasn't only hard on the actor, his father struggled too. Christopher Jackman used to pray daily that Grace would come back. However, she never did, and their divorce was the end of the ex-couple's marriage. During an interview with Parade, Hugh confessed that after his mother left, he became a fearful kid who felt powerless. He was so shaken that he used to wait outside his home after school because he didn't feel capable of entering alone. "I was frightened to go inside," he recalled. The Wolverine star also struggled with fears like heights and darkness. "It limited me. I hated it," Jackman explained. As he grew up, his fear turned into anger. In a different interview, Hugh confessed that he was hopeful his mother would return one day. By the time he was a teenager, he realized his mother wasn't coming back. Finally realizing it wasn't going to happen was probably the toughest time, the actor said. Hugh struggled with the pain of his mother leaving for many years. It wasn't until he was already a movie star that he began to address the trauma. The performer was shooting a movie called The Son, in which he played the father of a suicidal teen. Due to the film's dark themes, the cast members were offered therapy sessions. Hugh decided to see the therapist. The shooting was particularly hard on him because his father died while he was working on the movie. "I think I was just confronting a lot of things as a parent, fears that you have," he said about the experience. Jackman has confessed he didn't believe in therapy because it wasn't very prevalent in Australia. However, attending the sessions helped him a lot. Although Hugh had already forgiven his mother, therapy helped him understand how her leaving had affected his unconscious thinking. It also allowed him to empathize with her experience. When Jackman spoke to his mother about what made her leave, Grace revealed that she was struggling with postnatal depression after he was born. Since she had immigrated from a different country, she didn't have a support network to rely on. Hugh also understood why his parents had split up. Christopher, his dad, converted to evangelism and became a born-again Christian. However, Grace didn't. Jackman believes this difference was what brought about the end of the marriage. As Grace was dealing with all of this, her own mother started suffering from health problems, so she decided to go back to England to take care of her. Hugh eventually forgave his mother, and now the two see each other a few times a year. The X-Men actor has explained that they have definitely made our peace. Jackman is grateful for therapy, not only because of the advancements he has made regarding his mother, but also because it has helped him be more understanding with the people in his life. "It radically changed things for me," Hugh explained. "I unraveled a little bit." In a less serious manner, Hugh also mentioned that his X-Men character should absolutely go to therapy. Maybe Wolverine could learn a thing or two. Jackman is now a parent himself. He met his wife, actress Deborra-Lee Furness, on the set of the show Corelli. This was Hugh's first job out of acting school, and he worried that his crush on the leading lady was unprofessional. Luckily, the actor ended up admitting his feelings at a dinner party. The pair started dating, and Jackman was so sure of the relationship, he proposed only 4 months later. He explained the decision saying, "I knew 2 weeks into meeting Deb that we were going to be together for the rest of our lives." The lovebirds got married and adopted their son Oscar in 2000. 5 years later, they adopted their daughter Ava. Hugh is adamant about protecting his children. When he was offered a role in the movie Pan, the actor was worried it would make his kids uncomfortable because it dealt with the subject of adoption. He only accepted the part when he made sure the subject was dealt with in a sensitive manner. Hugh has also talked to his children about his relationship with Grace and what his childhood was like. While he was working on The Sun, he realized it was important that he explained to his family what the movie meant to him and why he wanted to be in it. The star felt like it mirrored his own childhood in some ways. The actor also wants his kids to understand how lucky they are in life. "My kids have so many advantages," Jackman told People magazine. "And I want them to know that they have a responsibility to use those advantages to help others." The star's marriage and family not only make him happy, they might have also saved his life. In 2013, Hugh had his skin checked when both a makeup artist and Deborah noticed a strange mole on his nose. It was the actor's wife who urged him to go see a doctor, and she didn't stop insisting until he finally got the mole checked. "Boy, was she right," the star wrote on a social media post. He was diagnosed with basal cell carcinoma, a type of skin cancer usually caused by sun exposure. Luckily, it is often labeled as the least harmful type of skin cancer, and the doctors were able to get it out. The actor goes to have a checkup every 3 months now, as the doctors warned him that the cancer would probably come back. Since then, Hugh has been treated 6 times. The star has explained that skin cancer is very common in Australia, where there's a lot of sun exposure. He never wore sunscreen growing up, which is probably the reason he is now so prone to skin cancer. Hugh has used his experiences to raise awareness about the disease. He keeps his fans updated through social media and urges them to get their skin checked and use sunscreen. Some of the actor's fans also message him if they see any irregularities in his skin when he posts, which Jackman is grateful for. Raising awareness about skin cancer isn't the only thing the X-Men star does for others. After a trip to Ethiopia, Hugh decided that he wanted to contribute to fair trade around the world. The performer and his wife met a coffee farmer named Deborra-Lee during their trip. The farmer was growing coffee with a simple technology that had 0 carbon emissions. Hugh worked with Deborra-Lee on the farm and got to know more about his family and community. Jackman realized that the world is filled with coffee farming communities who desire to have their story told and their coffee tasted. The actor started Laughing Man Coffee Company. According to their website, they deliver premium coffee while giving back to the farmers producing it. The star also developed the Laughing Man Foundation, which centers around sustainability, better trading conditions, and the security of marginalized workers. They have teamed up with Fair Trade USA and want to make life better for coffee trading communities. After some time, the company launched a campaign named Make Every Cup Count. For 30 days, they donated double the campaign's profits to coffee-growing communities. They also offered scholarships to children of coffee farming families and have funded 145 home renovation projects for families in the coffee farming community, with more on the way. Laughing Man Coffee Company currently has 2 locations in New York. The company's growth was recorded in a documentary called Deborra-Lee's Dream, which starts with Hugh's promise to Deborra-Lee. We are amazed at how the actor has been able to use his experiences to help others and at his dedication to helping marginalized communities. Here at Rumour Juice, we hope to hear many more good news from Hugh Jackman and wish him and his family the best.